Although dips are very indicative of upper body strength in the vertical push direction, meaning this, don't forget you've got to develop your wrists, wrist strength and mobility, and also your shoulder mobility, because most people are wrapped like this most of the day over their work, over their computer and driving, and dips require that you are open up back here so you don't injure your shoulders. So we're gonna start with a couple of wrist drills. Just some real basics. Flip the fingers to face your knees to stretch the backside of the forearm. And we do all these types of drills in our classes. There's no set reps and sets, just get them warm. Flip the fingers to face the knees the other direction. And again, just get used to loading the wrists and getting some work going in the forearms. Because dips is gonna require that you support your body weight on your wrists, so they have to be strong to do so. Then we're gonna go here. We call it a wrist rock, but it's radial and ulnar deviation. So here's radius, this is the ulna, those two bones in the forearm. That's how we load this part, because when you're doing dips on parallel bars, you're gonna be loading from this direction. So it's good to strengthen that weight-bearing capacity as well. So I'm loading through the thumb, and then I'm loading through the pinky. Then from there, a little bit of work into first wrist push-ups, again, just to strengthen all the joints inside those guys. So just some basics on wrist prep. I'm gonna show you one shoulder drill to start to counter all the forward posture that we see. Again, if you start training dips a lot and you're already rounded forward, you can actually create a little bit more rounded forward posture, and it's important to counter that. One drill that's super easy to do anywhere is this one. Knees can be bent or straight. Bent gives you a little bit more leverage to the shoulders. Fingers facing back, just squeeze the shoulder blades in and down. So we call that scapular retraction and depression. You'll find that that'll open the front of the shoulders, but it'll also help to open up your thoracic spine. From there, you can stay static and just do basic reps. You'll feel that opening. It should feel really good. Once you get used to that and it starts to get easy, you can load. So just go into like a tabletop position, lock the elbows out, open the shoulders. And again, there's no sets and reps. Do enough to get the work done. Now I'm going to show you a whole bunch of strength drills in preparation for a full body weight dip. We're going to start with the push-up. Now, of course, not everyone can start with a full body weight push-up, but we're looking for some basics here. The ability to do push-up is critical for a dip, but if you're not yet there, start from your knees, control the lowering, and get used to pressing up and through. So control the lowering, and a good power press up and through. It might take you quite a while to just develop supported and assisted push-ups to go to a full push-up, but it's part of the journey. The next one that's really useful is called a planche push-up. This is a forward-leaning one where, again, you're going to be loading the front of the shoulders more and the wrists more. In your dip, you're going to be going down and through. So strength through the front is very critical. So on this one, you take a pretty good lean forward, and you stay in that position as you go into the push-up. Same with coming up. So you maintain that forward lean. Planche push-up is very advanced. We're going to go now to the bench. Follow me. So then we'd be working on dips from the bench. Again, assisted. This gets used to scapular depression and retraction, so in and down as you get through that range. Also, really important tricep strengthening work. Get used to full range and kind of open the shoulders up in that direction. So once you're really good at bench dips and you can do multiple sets at full range, we'd go into more of a parallel bar situation. And there's a few progressions here I'm going to show you. So if we look at just a full dip, everybody knows that a full dip is body weight, well controlled, full range, and up. But again, it's a pretty advanced strength drill. So how do we break that down? So one of our progressions is working with band. The band acts as a really nice spring to support you not only through the way down, but also in the way up. So this is a way of getting used to controlling your body weight without having to control 100% of your body weight. Exercise that range, and you'll see here how the push-up and the planche push-up carry into the ability to do this. And then power up and through. So banded dips are a really good opportunity to build some volume. And then we also take advantage of what are called negatives. So we've covered a lot about negatives in pull-ups, but for dips, slow speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not doing the concentric, popping back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and coming out of it. So that's called an eccentric. So I think you get the idea. Dips involve a lot of upper body strength in the vertical push direction, but require a lot of mobility and strength through the shoulders and the wrists. And there are various progressions that we work on for quite some time, typically months to years at Move, so people start to get really good with their own body weight. I hope that helped.